What is up, people? Welcome to the first and probably last 3-Minute Thursday. Totally just kidding. It's Monday, and I don't know how long this is going to be, but it felt fun to say, you know, to get into... Sorry. What is up, people? Dunna here, and today I want to talk about something that gets kind of overlooked a lot of the time because it's not as sexy as some of the other camera stuff, and that is organization. And specifically today we're going to be talking about digital organization, so where you keep your files and how you organize them. I'm going to run you guys through my setup for how I organize my files. So let's hop into the computer and I'll show you guys how this is all set up. First and foremost, I keep my files on an external SSD. The one that I use right now is the Samsung T5. It's super rugged because there's no spinning drives in there, and it's super fast. You can edit 4K footage right off of there, and Premiere Pro has no problem whatsoever. If you're interested in picking one up, there's a link in the description. Highly recommended. And on that drive, I keep all of the stuff that I'm currently working on. Sometimes I put them within bigger folders if I've got a lot going on at the same time, and sometimes if I've only got 2 or 3 projects, I'll just leave them in their own folders. But what's most important about what you see inside the drive is this folder right here. My project template folders folder. Folders folder. Project template folders folder. Now, you'll notice I put a 01 beside it. That's because I always want it to pop up at the top of the list when it's sorted by alphabetical order. And what I do with this when I have a new project and I need to dump footage or photos or anything like that is I right-click and I duplicate this folder. I'm gonna change that name to whatever the name of the project is. So let's call this project Organization. Now, before I finish renaming that, I'm going to highlight that title and I'm going to hit Command-C to copy it. Now, when we open this folder, we're gonna see a whole bunch of other folders within it. We're gonna see audio, we're gonna see exports, we're gonna see footage, we're gonna see graphics, we're gonna see music, we're gonna see photo edits, photo raw, Premiere, and thumbnail. Now, you can probably guess what all these folders are supposed to do. This is where I'm going to store everything. So within the audio folder, any audio other than music that I need is going to go into that. In the exports, that's where I'm going to export things when I'm done. In the footage, I put my footage, and so on and so forth. The Premiere folder is where I keep my Premiere files for that project. Sometimes that's just one, and sometimes it's a bunch. If it's a big event and I have to do multiple edits or something like that, and I want to keep the Premiere project separate for whatever reason, I can split it up and do more folders inside there. But before I start putting anything in these folders, what I'm going to do is highlight all of them, right-click, click Rename, and then I'm going to choose to add text. I'm going to choose Before, and then I'm going to paste the name of the project. After I've pasted the name, I want to make sure that I add an underscore after it, and then I'm going to hit OK. And what it's going to do is it's going to add the name of the project before each of those things. So it'll be Organization Audio, Organization Exports, Organization Footage, and so on and so forth. So that if I want to search my folders for it, I can just search for Organization and I'll see all of those folders. Whereas if I just left it as footage, I probably have 100 different footage folders and I won't know which one is which. So now if I went out for a day and let's say I shot a bunch of footage and I got some audio and I have some graphics that I know I'm gonna use and I have music for the video and I'm gonna make a Premiere file inside the Premiere folder and I've got some raw photos, I know where I can dump it, and then I can import easily into each program, whether that be Premiere or Lightroom or wherever, and everything stays organized and everything stays in the same way for every project. And that's pretty much it. Once I'm done with a project, if I'm not working on it anymore, I move it off of the SSD and onto a backup drive. Then I back up that backup drive as well. Backups are important. But yeah, that's pretty much my organization. Now let's turn it over to you guys. How do you organize your files? Leave a comment below, let the people know. Maybe you've got a better way than what I've got. Maybe you've got a great way that works awesome for you. If you had fun during this video, give it a big thumbs up. It really does help to let YouTube know to share the video around. If you want to be friends, click the little circle. You can subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. If you want to watch another one, here's one for you. I think you'll really enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.